Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news for the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, some interesting news, right? I was reading something, and you know something, guys, about the fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. You know, I don't have any titles before those names. But the winner of that fight is going to be the face of boxing. That's what people are telling Ryan Garcia. That's what Ryan Garcia believes. The face of boxing. So I just felt like I need to say something about that because, for example, my interest personally is, medium for that fight. I know it's going to be a good fight, but for me, it's not so significant. But it shows you how, I'm just a fan of, hey, who's the best in divisions? Because we have a lot of divisions in boxing. And I'm kind of, old school who wants to know who's the best one in that division. And I don't think that's asking too much. But boxing has become so much of popularity that the winner of this fight should be the face of boxing. And they don't have a title. Not even a title in their own. That one of them 17 divisions we got, not even in that division do they have a title. But they could become the face of boxing. Now, this comes from Canelo. This is what this happens. Because Canelo has been considered the face of boxing, right? And he never had to be the best in any division he was, right? At 154, when he was there, he wasn't the best. He was the mandatory for Demetrius Andrade. Didn't even have to fight him. Didn't fight either one of the Charlo brothers, either one at 154. They're both from Texas. Both champions, which they should be mega stars anyway, but okay, whatever. So should Demetrius Andrade, as awesome as they are, and we know it, right? But didn't have to fight any one of those guys. And just, we're going to consider him better. Goes to 160. Doesn't fight, Demetrius Andrade for undisputed and 40 million. Doesn't fight Charlo when he was his mandatory for a big, huge fight in Texas, and we know it, right? So he's not the best at 160. At 168, right now, do you consider Canelo the best fighter? No, you don't. You probably have him behind Benavidez and David Morrell, if you're being honest. But there's always a question. 175 we don't have to talk about because he already got beat by Bivol, and that was the easy one he thought he was taking because he wasn't going to mess with Beterbiev, right? So where is he the best? In any division. Now, the face of a sport is at least in the argument of the best. Like, for example, the NBA, LeBron James. He's the face of the NBA. I think we can all agree. But in the last 10 years, 8 of them, 7 of them, he was the best player. We got the Antetokounmpos right now and the Jokic now and stuff like that. But basically, before LeBron's in his 20th season. He ain't got to be the best now. But from season number 8 to number 15, somebody better have had a good season to be better than LeBron. Right? When Tiger Woods was running golf, he's the face of it, right? It wasn't too much, he was either the best or in the argument. Tennis. The face of tennis, it's been Federer, Djokovic, or Nadal. Those are the faces. And they're the best. You see? Serena Williams was the best. Steffi Graf, the best. Navratilova, the best. Those were the faces. Shoot, even Chris Evert, but going way back, when she was probably never the very best because Navratilova was right there, but she was always in the conversation. What other sport? Every sport except boxing. Right now, you talk about football. Right now, Patrick Mahomes is the face of football. And before him, Tom Brady or whatever. Right? And then if people that's peeking in, you got Lamar Jackson's got to be in that conversation, especially when it comes to regular season. But everybody that's in the conversation. Now, I can't tell you who baseball right now, but it should be Shohei Ohtani. That's who it should be. But anybody else, my man over here and Judge over in by the Yankees or something like that, a couple of dudes over there, Machado and something. It's got to be somebody, whoever's the best of any sport, is damn it in the conversation for the best of the sport if you're going to be the face of it. Canelo is not close, right? And really never was. It's just we're going to say he is. Right? You can't have people in your own division. Like, for example, if Canelo was the face of boxing and he was categorically the best in any of the divisions he was, and we had to pick somebody from a division way less than him, a featherweight, or way up there, a heavyweight or something, that's different. But he's got people right in his damn divisions. That's what I'm talking about. Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis fighting for no belt. Ain't never one of them supposed to be the face of boxing. Because you got to be categorically the best. Y'all ain't even fighting at lightweight at 135. Right? Ryan Garcia calling Gervonta Davis out a lightweight, but trying to make him fight somewhere else. So Ryan ain't even got to wait. Weight division. So, and ain't never won what was the mandatory for Devin Haney and could have been a champion already. Didn't want to fight him. And then I'm going to go and not fight. How can the face of boxing be in a division where someone else is undisputed in that division, but the other dude is the face of boxing? Man, if y'all don't wake up, it is damn ridiculous. Ryan Garcia is delusional, and anybody else is talking about the face of boxing from that fight is delusional. That's not sport anywhere. What you need to say is who's pretty popular. Just say that. But don't say the face of boxing, because what you're saying to people is that's one of the best boxers, and they're not until they can be the best in their division. Can we at least have the face of boxing be the best in their division? Do you guys feel like that's too much to ask? Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.